Good morning and welcome to this special edition of Omunyo Kumacha. Today we are hosting our partners from Cavendish University, Uganda, as they prepare to host the 13th graduation ceremony. And we'll be speaking to the administrators to try to understand how they are prepared for this big event, and possibly for you viewers to understand the opportunities Cavendish University Uganda offers in the sector of education. My name is Prince Apollo. I'm privileged to be your host this morning, and I will introduce my guests at this point. I've been joined by Dr. Olive Sabiti, and Dr. Olive Sabiti is the Acting Vice Chancellor for Cavendish University, Uganda. I am happy to have you on the show. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning and hello viewers. Thank you for tuning in.
Good. Dr. Olive is the Acting Vice Chancellor, but we have also on the show Mr. David Mutabanura. And David is the Executive Director for Cavendish University, Uganda. Happy to have you on the show this morning.
Thank you very much. Happy to be with you as well. Good morning, our dear viewers. Many greetings.
Thank you. Well, straight to the issue this morning. Cavendish University. Briefly, I would want to know about Cavendish University, Uganda, and what makes Cavendish University unique from other education and academic institutions.
Okay, so Cavendish University, Uganda is a private university, relatively young university, but with a big ambition. We serve students currently from more than 45 nationalities spread across the 4 continents of the world. That includes Africa, it includes North America, it includes Europe and Asia so far. But we also hope to cover other continents in the world. We're a university that is very student-centered and that aims to transform and inspire our students to reach their full potential in employment, in entrepreneurship, and in ethical leadership. We have got 4 campus locations in Nsambya, in Kabalagala, in Kamwocha, where we have our law campus, as well as in Mukono, where we are building our new campus. We attract students from all backgrounds, and our job is to transform them accordingly to prepare them for the future workplace. That means that we support them academically, we support them financially, we support them socially, and in any other way possible, so that they can succeed depending on the unique requirements that they come to our university with. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Doctor, anything you can add on what makes Cavendish University Uganda unique?
Wow. A lot really makes us unique. I think one thing that really strikes a chord with me is our offering. So most institutions would concentrate on education because that's what they're there for, the theory, the book knowledge. But here at Cavendish, we concentrate also on entrepreneurship. We concentrate also on employability. I mean, apart from gaining the book knowledge, how are you going to use it to be employable? But we also concentrate on ethical leadership, and we make sure that as we train our students, we equip them with those generic skills, with those soft skills, which are not necessarily the ones which will be assessed at the end of a semester, but that are so crucial for the job market. So I think that really makes us unique.
Wow. This is the 13th graduation ceremony for Cavendish University, Uganda, Mr. Mutabanura. And how are the preparations going for this 13th graduation ceremony?
So far, the preparations for the graduation ceremony are going well. We've had a committee that has been working for the last couple of weeks on various aspects of the graduation, from invitations to event planning, to dealing with student clearance, as well as support, and so many other aspects. And we are, this year particularly, we preferred to finish most of the preparations a month in advance so that we have an easy ride at the end, and we are happy to say we have succeeded in that effort. We've handled all the marketing activities, the media, awareness, the invitations, confirmations of people that will be attending, and we are happy that we managed to be fully ready in advance, and we are ready to receive our guests, most especially our dear students.
Wow. Doctor, tell us, when is this graduation?
Our graduation will happen on Thursday. It will be on the 8th of August, 2024. Yes, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we are very excited because it will be presided over by our Chancellor, His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan. He's the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He's going to be here with us in person. But then we also, of course, in addition, we have other guests. Our guest of honor is going to be Honorable Dr. Chris Baryomosi, the Minister of ICT and National Guidance. We also have a special guest, that is the First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for East African Affairs, the Right Honorable Rebecca Alitwala Kadaga. So we are already excited, and we are looking forward to graduation. We will be having a number of students graduating. You know, we have a number of programs. We have 27 programs, all of them fully accredited. And so these students will be graduating across those different programs, across master's programs, bachelor's programs, the diplomas, and the certificates. Yes.
How many are graduating this time round?
We have 707 students graduating, 707 students whom we are sending off to the job market. But we are confident because our students, as I mentioned earlier, they are well equipped. We don't know what the future of work holds, but we know that we equip them with the skills to cope with any kind of work environment, whether as entrepreneurs, whether as employers, whether as employees. Our students are ready.
Mr. Mutabanura, do you have details of how many are graduating in different disciplines, or I mean, what information can you provide about the students who are graduating this time?
Well, the students that are graduating this time are graduating in programs across 4 faculties. The Faculty of Law, the Faculty of Business and Management, the Faculty of Science and Technology, the Faculty of Socio-Economic Sciences. They are graduating across multiple programming levels, from certificates to diploma, through bachelor's to master level programs. Yeah, and we are very excited on this particular occasion because some of the students that are graduating are those who joined us during the time when there was the COVID-19 shutdown in 2020 at the end and at the beginning of 2021. So this is a special class that has persevered, shown resilience, and come all the way to the end of their scheduled study periods.
What I know about Cavendish University, during graduation, you award the best students, and I would want to know from you if this time round it's any different. Are you awarding some of those best students, or it's different this time?
It cannot be any different because, you know, the reason why we award these students is because, first of all, it motivates them. Yeah. And then it encourages those who are yet to graduate. But it's also a kind of linkage between academia and industry, where they are going to go. So we have, we always award the best student in each faculty. Some faculties even award more than one student, depending on the partners that are available. So on this occasion, we have in the Faculty of Socio-Economic Sciences, we have the Australian Consulate, they're awarding. We've got the Tanzanian High Commission, they're awarding students. We've got the Ugandan Council for Foreign Relations, they're awarding students. Again, those ones are usually interested in programs like the Masters of Arts in International Relations and Diplomacy. They're interested in programs like Master of Social Security Studies, of Security Studies, sorry. And then, of course, when it comes to the Faculty of Business and Management, we have Side B partners. Those ones are giving, they're also awarding a student, and they're giving lots of money. I think it's $500. They're giving a fellowship, and they are also giving an internship, an externship to the student whom they are awarding. We also have the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda. They are also awarding students. So we are sure that our accounting students have a place to go. In the Faculty of Law, we have the Honorable Rebecca Kadaga Award. She awards every year. She awards 2 million shillings. That's a good prize for the best female law student. We also have in our Faculty of Science and Technology, we have an award given to the best public health student, the John Mugisha Family Award to the best public health student, and there are so many. Really, there are so many awards. Yeah, so they're up for the taking, and our students, of course, are excited. Wow. And especially for those that are given every year, the students kind of compete amongst themselves, and they're happy when at the end they are due to receive these awards.
Wow. Mr. Mtawanula talk about the industry employers who are out there, and of course they are the same people who will be employing the products of Cavendish University. This time around, what should they expect from this graduating class, which you said is actually unique in its own way?
So our employers can expect to find students that have been technically well prepared in their subject areas that they have been studying. So for example, if somebody was studying law, they can expect to find somebody who is very well grounded in the principles and applications of the law. If it is public health, the same, and so on. But that is just the beginning. At Cavendish, we emphasize professional and life skills, soft skills as they generally are categorized, across multiple domains, from digital literacy to people who can communicate, people who can relate with one another, people who can reason, people who can collaborate, people who have got good character. They are honest people, they are passionate people, they are optimistic, they are committed, they are self-driven, they are self-confident. These are the kind of products that they can expect to attract from our university after the graduation. They can expect that we are constantly in touch with those graduates on an ongoing basis to support them in mentoring, to invite them for professional development even after graduation, and to assist them in every other way that they need to succeed in the workplace, thanks to our Careers and Employability Office, which is always available to them through the year, even after graduation. We also have an entrepreneurship and innovation department with a hub that can help them to, propel their nice ideas further on into, realizable, concrete, marketable, and commercially viable enterprises.
So, all in all, what should our viewers expect tomorrow at the graduation? And actually, if you can guide us, take us through the program of the day. What events and activities should we expect?
So, our dear viewers, we expect, first of all, that you will be able to join us tomorrow for the graduation on our media channels, including Soul TV, including our social media handles. And some of the things that we will expect, first of all, the awards of certificates across the multiple levels of programming that we run at our university. We expect to have motivational speeches by experts. We've invited an expert, Lady Justice Honorable Kaliegira Monica, who is going to give a commencement speech, guiding our students, but also guiding everybody in attendance about how to be responsible citizens and succeed after graduation. We expect to have in attendance a number of guests, both local and international. As I mentioned earlier on, we're a university with 45 nationalities and more, and so you can expect flavor in terms of the culture that is at, is on display.
It's exhibited on that day.
Yeah, whether it is in dress, in speech, and otherwise. So it's a very exciting coalescence of interests, of nationalities, backgrounds, age, and then of course we will be asking our students to take the pledge of ethical leadership, where they commit to be responsible citizens, ethical citizens that respect themselves and respect others and respect the environment, insofar as they are going to conduct their practice after graduation. On the same day, we will be launching our staff circle. Yes, we have a savings and cooperative union. So we'll be launching our staff circle. So far they've accumulated a few hundreds of millions within a few months of saving. And so we'll be hoping to launch it officially. We'll also be hoping to launch the Cavendish Journal of Science and Technology, thanks to the support of many stakeholders in the university and outside of the university who have made this happen, and we are hoping that this will be a leading source of, thought leadership in the area of science and technology across, multiple new areas: cyber security, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, health sciences, and many other applications of science and technology, particularly within the emerging trends.
Wow. Dr. Olive, anything we've left behind on what activities should we expect on graduation day?
Well, I wanted to add, because viewers may be wondering, we are talking about employability, entrepreneurship, ethical leadership, and they're asking themselves, how do we achieve this? But we achieve this because we don't do this only on graduation day. We prepare our students right from day one. But then we also don't start from the students. We start by equipping the staff. Because, you know, if the staff themselves are not equipped, if the staff are not entrepreneurs, they cannot impart that skill. If they're not employable, they cannot impart that skill. And so, in the recent past, we have had an entrepreneurship mindset change training for staff to equip them with those skills, with how can they impart entrepreneurial skills to the students. It was actually facilitated by Botho University from Botswana. So, and then of course with industry players here in Uganda. We also had, because we want to touch on each strand of our mission, so that is entrepreneurship. But then also regarding leadership, we also had the bigger leader training. This was really intensive. It was a week-long training and it was sponsored by the Foundation for Ontological Leadership Education. These people are based in America, in the USA, and interestingly in Africa. They've only been in 3 places, we are the 4th. They've only had that training in Ghana, in Kenya, and in Ethiopia. So Uganda, we're the 4th, and we're the first people to offer that training. And then we also have, again, in addition to ethical leadership, we also have a training for our staff that is called Giving Voice to Values. That is in support by one of our partners, the Education Collaborative. So we train our staff so that by the time they go to the classrooms, to the lecture rooms, they know how to impart these skills to the students. Yeah, so we have prepared our students, our staff appropriately, and therefore they have also passed on that skill to the graduating class of 2024.
Wow, that will be interesting, and we hope to have an exciting time in Munyonyo tomorrow on Thursday. Talk about the venue and how accessible is it. Of course, I know that you expect international visitors, people are coming up from abroad, and even our people here in this country. How accessible is Munyonyo, this venue for the 13th Cavendish University graduation? Okay,
so Munyonyo Speak Resort and Convention Center, a premium location for conventions, for conferences, is where we will be holding our graduation tomorrow. It is located in Makindye Division and accessible using the Munyonyo Spa that comes off the Entebbe Expressway. You can also use Gawa Road to access it. You can use Lukuli Road to access it. For those who come from Mukono, they could even avoid the jam if they could use the water. There is access using water to the location.
Munyonyo is at the lake.
It's at the lake. Yes. It's right at the lake. A very beautiful place, I must say, where we are hoping to welcome our graduating students very excitedly, their parents, guardians, our staff who have been teaching them and looking after them, our invited guests, beginning with our Chancellor, our members of the University Council, the members of the University Advisory Council. We've invited higher education leaders like Vice Chancellors, but also regulators like the National Council for Higher Education, the Allied Health Professional Council, the Law Council, and other regulators, amongst others.
So we have the Chancellor coming to attend this event. Are you sure he's already in Uganda, or he is coming tomorrow? When will he be coming?
So our Chancellor actually arrived very early this morning. And so he will have enough time to be ready for tomorrow's event. Yeah, we are very excited to have him once again. He's a very eminent African past president who inspires us a lot. He's a beacon for democracy.
His Excellency Jonathan Goodluck.
Yes, His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan, the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and an academic in his own right with a PhD in zoology, having taught also at universities in Nigeria before he became a deputy governor of Bayelsa State, a governor of Bayelsa State, and then onward to the presidency. But here in Africa, he's a very well-regarded politician, advisor, and we're looking forward to hearing from him to guide us, to guide our university on to further success.
Wow. Well, and as we prepare to close the show, I would like you to talk to those who are interested into joining Cavendish University Uganda. Where can they find the information, or anyway, what is required to join Cavendish University Uganda?
So to join Cavendish University Uganda, you should have passed the requisite courses that qualify you to join a university at the programming level that you have chosen, whether it is a higher education certificate or a diploma or a bachelor's or a master's degree. Where can you find us? You could visit us at any of our campus locations in Zambia, Siani Complex, opposite the American Embassy, Kabalagala, on Kingsgate Mall. We are also present in Kamocha, plot 38, Bukoto Street, and also in Mukono, where we are building our new campus. So any of those locations, anyone could visit us. They will access information about us. But we also have a social media presence, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. We are there. We are very happy to converse with you and guide you how further to propel your career onwards to success.
Any special offers from Cavendish University in the form of scholarships or bursaries or anything?
I just wanted to say something before David talks about the special offers, and that is the higher education certificate. You know, sometimes our children fail. They don't fail, but they don't perform as well as we'd expect at A level, so they're not able to go to university. And usually when that happens, they have to repeat HSC, which is 2 years, S5 and S6. Now, the higher education certificate is a bridging course, a bridging program. It enables them to join university without having to go through the 2 years of A level. It is only 1 year, and it is split between higher education certificate, humanities, physical sciences, and biological sciences, depending on which program someone wants to do at university. So to our viewers, if you're out there and your son, daughter, neighbor, friend, or yourself, the student, if things have not gone as well at A level as you had hoped, you don't have to go back to S5. You can always change the tide by simply enrolling for the higher education certificate, and it's only 1 year, and then you can go to a degree of your choice.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, so in terms of the scholarships that are available, Cavendish has got a number of scholarships that are designed to reward academic excellence and meet financial need, recognize leadership within communities, as well as potential, academic potential. We have got, every year we award at least 60 scholarships that are fully paid for academic costs that primarily target bachelor-going students that would have attained at least 12 points at A level and sat and passed our aptitude tests, which are very competitive, because sometimes we get some really high-performing students preferring to come and join the university on those scholarships at the expense of other options. In aggregate, we've graduated more than 200 students already on those scholarships.
More than 200?
Yes, more than 200 on those scholarships, with people from various backgrounds. And we're very proud of that.
Wow.
They are already working, they are happy, they are succeeding. We also have partial scholarships that that enable, again, people who might be having various challenges. We have discounts, for example, for refugees. If you're a refugee and you come to our university, you enjoy certain discounts on that account alone, and that we do as a response to the needs of the special needs of these communities. We have got scholarships with some of our partners, institutional partners, that are targeting marginalized communities, again, refugees, disabled people, people affected or infected with HIV/AIDS, orphans. For example, in collaboration with the Federation of African Women Educationalists, the Uganda chapter, and MasterCard Foundation, we're very privileged to be a partner on that scholars program. We also have scholarships that target specific nationalities, like Tanzanian students, like Nigerian students, like South Sudanese students.
What's the purpose for that?
In recognition of some of our partners and people who have succeeded well at Cavendish. For example, the one in Tanzania is in recognition of the great work of our second Chancellor, His Excellency Benjamin Mkapa, the late, who was a Chancellor. Then in South Sudan, we recognize the former Chief of Defense Forces, who was a student with us and graduated with a master's degree in international relations.
General John Garang?
No, General Riak Makol.
Oh.
Yes, General Riak Makol. He was our student. In fact, he was appointed on the day of his graduation. Yeah, the day of his graduation, he went with 2 certificates. A certificate from Cavendish and an appointment letter to his new job. And that encourages us very much, particularly for our South Sudanese students, where we have very many successful alumni. And many others for example, there is one in honor of the Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga, the first Deputy Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda and Minister for East African Community Affairs. The University Advisory Council, there are a number of scholarships that are in their names. And sometimes when there is a very special case that is made, we do also make consideration on a case-by-case basis. Yes.
Wow. Doctor, those are exciting offers from Cavendish University. Really.
True, they're very exciting offers. And of course, they are also inspirational because of the NAMESEC scholarships that we give. The executive director has talked about the University Advisory Council. Now, our University Advisory Council has very eminent personalities. It is chaired by a justice of the Supreme Court. So just by virtue of these students getting these scholarships, they really get inspired. They want to emulate those people who are awarding them. We've got medical doctors, people people really in many spheres, and these really encourage and inspire our students.
Well, I think now we are coming to the end of our program, but quickly speak to those people who are now preparing to attend the graduation tomorrow. One word from you, Mr. Mtabanula.
Those of you who are coming for our graduation, would like to thank you first of all for patronizing our university. We have prepared for you a rich menu of speeches, of entertainment even, and of the chance to hear from some of Uganda's best, the region's best, in terms of inspiring words that can help our students, even ourselves, to succeed in the places where we work, where our students are hoping to work. Thank you very much, and we look forward to hosting you very, very happily.
And to the graduating students?
To the graduating students, my special message is this. Success, I would say, comes from three spheres. The technical sphere, which is what you have studied in class, in many forms. The character sphere, where you need to behave yourself. And the networking sphere, where you need to be social, where you need to be collaborative in order to survive in this 21st century.
Wow. Doctor, in a parting shot, specifically for those who are coming to attend the event and graduating class.
Yes, for those of you who are coming to attend the event, they've mentioned the entertainment, and I would like to encourage you that part of the entertainment is going to be given by our Congolese students, because, you know, we have students from over 47 nationalities, and the Congolese are just one of them. So those will be there, and of course...
And they are well known for that talent of music.
Yes, I'm sure the guests will really be very entertained. So our students are not only talented in terms of book knowledge, but they also have other co-curricular talents and extracurricular talents. And for the students, of course, maybe before I go to the graduating students, I would also, those people who are going to attend, I'm sure they'll also see our graduation, because our graduation is also a source of inspiration to the students. You know, when people are graduating, they need to have hope. They need to dream and think big. We've been told that if you can dream it, you can achieve it. So our kind of graduation is not like, it is a really flamboyant graduation. It's a very well organized graduation. It will give a lot of inspiration to our graduates. So I'm certain that those who will attend will observe all that, and it will be a source of learning to our graduates. To the graduating students, I just want to encourage them that, you know, it is not the attitude, it's not the aptitude, the intelligence that determines your attitude. It's rather the aptitude, the attitude. So I encourage students to go out there with a proper attitude, with a growth mindset. You know, if you cannot do something today, they should not give up. You can do it tomorrow. You just say not yet. You don't say, no, I cannot do this. You say, I've not yet acquired this skill. They should be willing to keep on learning. Wow. They should be willing to keep on learning. And then, of course, in this day and age, there is artificial intelligence everywhere, even for the media. So much can be done these days with TikTok. People make videos very easily. So I would like to encourage the graduates to take advantage of artificial intelligence, so that us as Africans, us as Ugandans, we are not left behind, but so that we can leapfrog into the 5th industrial revolution and into the world of work. So let them take advantage of that artificial intelligence. And of course, do come to Cavendish. The doors are wide open, and here we train you not only for book knowledge, but we train you for the future world of work.
Well, as we prepare for an exciting event tomorrow, do you have special people or special groups you would have to recognize and appreciate at this time?
Absolutely, yes. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and so it is with our students that are graduating tomorrow. Of course, we would like to thank the students themselves for persevering. I mentioned earlier on that this is a group that joined the university during the COVID-19 lockdown, if they are doing 3-4 years. So they've been very, very persistent, resilient, adaptable, and yeah, we should thank them first and foremost. Then, of course, we thank the parents and guardians of our students who have supported these students to reach this momentous day. We thank our staff who have been teaching and looking after these students, supporting them academically, morally, socially, and so on. Sometimes even economically. There are some staff that sponsor or assist our students in certain instances, like by co-sponsoring them alongside their parents and guardians. We would like to thank the regulators, the National Council for Higher Education, the Allied Health Professionals Council, the Law Council, but also other partners like the Law Development Center that take on our students for further education. Our higher educational institutional partners, we are a member of the Education Collaborative, which is a consortium of educational institutions across Africa that are committed towards important student outcomes in employability, in ethical leadership, in entrepreneurship, in developing our lecturers, in building diverse campuses and inclusive campuses. We have got our sponsors, the people that fund us as an institution. You could call them the owners of the university. They are very, very helpful to us, setting great standards for us to achieve, supporting us when we need their support in various forms, encouraging us, and they will be with us, so we are very, very grateful for that. African Education Holdings, that is the sponsors of our institution. The CEO, Mr. Peter Kagunye, is around. We have members of our University Advisory Council who are also joining us tomorrow for our graduation. Some of them have flown in from multiple countries, from far places, others locally here. We appreciate all of those. We'd also like to, in a special way, recognize our Vice Chancellor that left us a few weeks ago, Professor John Francis Mugisha, a very illustrious academic and leader, moreover, whose family sponsors an award for the best performing health science student. We are very appreciative to you, Prof. Mugisha, and we wish you the very best in the new career path that you have chosen. We appreciate various partners, the Australian Consulate, the Uganda Council on Foreign Relations, the Tanzanian High Commission, the Institute of Certified and Public Accountants of Uganda, ICPAU, the Federation of African Women Educationalists, the Uganda chapter, who have sponsored a number of our students and will be sponsoring many more students down the line. We have got we've got side B partners, a finance and investment advisory firm that has taken on our students on fellowships, but also has made awards to us for our graduating students. And of course, our key guests, the Minister for ICT and National Guidance, who is a guest of honor, Honorable Dr. Chris Bariomunsi, the First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for East African Community Affairs, Right Honorable Rebecca Alitwala Kadaga. Above all, we would like to thank our Chancellor, His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who always endeavors to, journey with us, coming moreover from long, far-off places to be physically present to see of our graduating students. We thank you all, Speak Resort and Convention Center Munyonyo, who are hosting our event on this occasion, our various service providers, event planners. We thank you all, the government of the Republic of Uganda, for the support that you have given us as well. We thank you for that.
Amazing.
We also have Salt Media that have been our media partner of choice for this graduation, for being with us. We thank you very much, as well as the other media partners, of course, that have joined us.
Yeah, we actually didn't highlight it, that we will be relaying this event live on all our media platforms. True, and it is true. Doctor, any appreciation message you can put out?
I wanted to talk about, many times people are afraid of even coming to our doors or through our doors because they think, well, those are too expensive, because they look at our furniture, it's adaptable, we can conduct active classrooms, we can change it anyhow, we have 24/7 internet access, we have audio-visual learning technologies in each of our lecture rooms. So some people just decide not to come at all because they think, well, those are too expensive. But I think really a special thank you to our sponsors, to the principals, the owners of the university, because they've made this possible. It's their funding that has made subsidizing of our offering possible. Because if we are to charge students in commensurate to the services that we offer, to the quality, to the cleanliness, to the facilities, maybe many people...
Actually, we didn't ask if the fees are affordable.
Yeah, they are affordable, and the reason why they are affordable is because of that subsidy. They are really affordable compared to anyone. I encourage anyone to visit our premises. They are always clean. You don't need any newspapers to clean your table. They are always clean. They are adaptable. If our lecturer says, let's form groups, you can quickly turn the tables and form groups, so they're easily adaptable. We have audio-visual learning technologies. If someone wants to, if you want a professor from America or London or Africa, Ghana, to talk to you on internet, you can get it right there in the lecture room because of those audio-visual learning technologies. And really, it is because of our sponsors that we've been able to do that. The service is subsidized. But I would also like to thank Honorable Lady Justice Monica Kalejira Mugenyi, who is going to deliver the commencement speech, which will really inspire the learners. And I would also like to thank Honorable Kasolo, the Minister for Microfinance, who is going to be here to launch our staff savings and credit cooperative. So, and also the officials from the Microfinance Support Center, because they are going to be here to support us in launching our staff circle. And launching our staff circle, of course, is important to us because when our staff are equipped, when they are happy, when their welfare is taken care of, they are supported, then they will offer a great service to our students.
Thank you so much. It's been an exciting conversation having you. Mr. David Mutabanura, the Executive Director for Cavendish University, Uganda. Thank you so much.
Thank you for hosting us.
Thank you, Dr. Olive Sabiti, the Acting Vice Chancellor. Thank you so much. I can see it's inscribed there, success begins with Cavendish University.
That's correct. Success begins at Cavendish. Thank you for hosting us.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, our viewers. That's it. It's been a special edition hosting Cavendish University of Uganda as they prepare to host the 13th graduation ceremony. And the venue is Speak Resort Mnyonyo, and it's tomorrow, Thursday, 8th, 2024. We really pray that those who are traveling from abroad and would want to be part of this event travel safely. And we expect an exciting event when the graduating class will be taking on another journey in their lives. And thank you so much, Cavendish. Thank you so much for this time. Hope we will have another time after the graduation to sit and again speak to our viewers and look back at how it all went.
Most delightfully, if you invite us, we'll be happy to join your viewers.
Thank you. Thank you. If you're planning to further your studies, I can authoritatively recommend Cavendish University because I am also a product of Cavendish University and a proud alumni. Thank you.
Thank you for patronizing our university, and I guess there is no better way for anyone to experience what our graduates are like. You've had it right here.
Thank you. My name is Prince Apollo. We catch up again next in the next edition of Munyo Kumacha. Happy to have you as our audience, and I'm looking forward to meet you tomorrow at the 13th graduation ceremony for Cavendish University, Uganda. God bless you and God bless Uganda.